Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola. Do you notice the difference? Do you notice anything new? Because if you don't, why do we waste money? We got a new camera.
Yes.
We're still trying to figure out how it works.
Yeah.
We have our backup recording here as well. So if you're watching us here,
That's
something went bad.
That's
but
sad.
we thought if something goes off, let us at least have the footage. But we're not gonna
exactly.
Gonna look here.
So first we done this camera feels
Yeah.
appropriate. Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So you can see our tears in HD. Again, we have no idea how we're working this camera. We have a lot of things to figure out. We literally just bought it yesterday, and we bought a lens today. So we're not quite sure what the appropriate settings are.
It's so weird to look.
I can't
there.
because
it's so weird that you're looking straight there.
I know, because usually our camera was below the screen directly, and now the screen is here. We're a bit on the side. It's very weird to look there.
Yeah,
very weird. But I don't know. I hope this is better. If it's not,
we're very excited. Honestly, now I'm more excited about this happening than shows we're watching. But okay,
Anyways, this is Vinland Saga.
And this is Vinland Saga, second to last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
my god, second to last episode.
After this, only fucking one.
People. What do we do?
What do we do?
Is there news? Is there anything new? Is there news?
No.
Oh my god.
There are.
I love the confidence we said no as if you would know.
I feel like somebody would write season 3 is coming in a year. Well, but that's definitely not happening. So it's in 2 years and we have to accept it. And in the meantime, we are gonna find new shows to fulfill the time.
Yes.
That we're not gonna watch.
You're gonna get a poll, let's say next week. There's a couple of shows that they're on our mind to put on the poll.
Definitely,
shorter shows.
Definitely Spy Family.
Oh yeah, Spy Family. Did you know
April?
You're lying, April. Spy Family. Ranking of Kings. Is
Ranking
that
of Kings, yeah.
And
that's the one I actually want to. I am interested because I think it has only 24 episodes. I don't know.
Everyone has 24, 25.
I know, but Spy Family, it's gonna get.
Do you know what I just realized a couple of days ago? Spy Family. I think it's by the creators of Hunter x Hunter because there's Spy X Family. I thought is it that what it's called? Sure? X? Because why is there an X between words?
I don't know. I thought it was just
a
common thing in Japan.
I think it's because of. Is it, or is it just
Did you not check?
No, I never want. I never wanna go. I always afraid to get spoiled.
No, just look at creators. Look if it's the same one.
See, I might as well. Let's not.
Let's not now. Yeah.
But I feel like it is. We'll check later. But those are
the only thing about Spy Family is that I know that soon-ish in a year, let's say less, it's season 2 is gonna come out, and though it's similar with Vinland Saga, I would like to start the show closer to when it's coming out. Yeah. So that's why I would maybe prefer the other two. But again, not my choice.
It's your guys' choice.
Yeah, we're gonna just decide which ones we're gonna put on the poll. It's gonna be 3 or 4.
I think those 3 are the ones that we're definitely putting, and we might put another one.
Yeah, maybe.
I know everyone asks for Monster, and I think at some point we're gonna do that, but that's a 70 episode, and this is a once a week.
No, that's more after Hunter x Hunter or something like that. Yeah. That's not gonna take us a year with. Because we already have Hunter x Hunter that we're gonna watch
for God knows how long,
for at least 12 more months,
Yeah, so, more.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, this is Vinland. I cannot believe we're losing it. I am so excited for this episode. I thought the last episode, along with the one before that, and along with the 20 ones before that, have been the best thing that happened in my life.
Let me tell you, this season is a season of my life. Literally. Yes, last few episodes, but I will never forget the shock that I lived through. That was beginning of the season. Thorfinn just jumped in my eyes. Yeah. He jumped from a regular character that I was excited to see his story. Yeah. To I don't know the boy that I was the most proudest of. Yeah. Yeah. A human that I would aspire to be, literally. Literally. So honestly, he's up there to be one of my favorite characters. When we finish it, even my favorite character of all time. Honestly.
Yeah.
And this show is definitely gonna, if he continues being like this, because like honestly, this season has been one of my favorite seasons that I have ever watched of anything.
Yeah, I agree.
So like if it continues being like that, this could be my favorite one, like at the top of my top, you know what I mean, like at the top.
Like, are there a few shows at the top? Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be one of them. No, I think
Definitely.
that is definite, because like if they do this in season 2, you know what I mean, like I don't know what the future holds, but like the way that everyone was like speaking about it, it's like it keeps getting better. And so like that makes me feel even more excited, because like I can imagine it being so good because of the message that it sends, and the type of heart that it has, and has such heart, even though it's like set in a very cruel world. Like it emphasizes that heart, and that like what you should aspire for, you know. I think it's so incredibly honest, it's so incredibly beautiful. And I think this episode as well now is going to be so good, because we have Thorfinn like standing in front of Canute. And I think we saw, we were filming Hunter yesterday, and so we saw on Crunchyroll that it said, God, something like 2 paths. So like between the two of them, which is like, you know, again, their goals are kind of very similar, but like they go down very different roads in how to achieve them. And like I think both sides are like compelling and understandable, and just like make for such an interesting, I think, discussion to be had, you know.
Yeah, of course. And like just the difference is a bit that like Canute is king of all of them, and what Thorfinn wants is to save few of them, as many as he can, to build this little society of where there will be no war nor slaves and no suffering. But like what Canute wants is in my opinion a bigger picture, like because like he's king of the whole Norway, you know,
and England.
In England, yeah. His plan is much harder to achieve.
Yeah.
So like he needs to make some balance.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, like if anyone asks me, like I wouldn't know how to be king of land. You know what I mean? Like I really wouldn't know how to do that. And like, you know, this is based in Canute. King Canute did exist. I don't know anything about like the real King Canute. I have no idea. But like just by the time period that we're in, very like I think it was 12th century, 13th century, where the Vikings sort of ceased to exist. And so like if he made that happen, that's a good thing. Yeah. And then he did a lot. Yeah,
yeah, definitely. Like we do have a lot of comments from time to time where people say, look, this really happened. I think in the last episode, even when he said to the sea, like that he wants to stop waves, and somebody said that actually has happened.
How interesting. I'd really like to learn more about the real King Canute, but like I can't touch it because like I don't know how accurate it is to like how he died or something like that, so I'm not gonna touch that. But like after we finish this everything, so like in 7 years I will read about the real King Canute and what happened there. Before that, no. I'm like not reading real history to not spoil myself on an anime, but fine. Yeah, that's gonna be continuing now. And like
I'm very excited, honestly. Yeah. Couldn't be more excited. Only 2 more episodes.
Yeah. I'll also like, what are we, like, why are we fighting? Because like, we have surrendered. The farm has surrendered.
Yeah, I think we just have to make a deal.
Let us go. Yeah.
Just have to make some deal. How that's gonna function, how the people are gonna continue living on the farm and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, guys, without further ado,
let's stop talking because we just now want to talk because there is new camera that's filming us and it's so fun, you know?
Oh, but there's like an hour limit on the camera, you know what I mean? So like that's fun. We have to pause it before a lot of things.
I really love this intro.
Me too, I love it. Like I would listen to this in my free time, honestly. I think the only songs that I actually like have on my Spotify playlist, like from animes, are Attack on Titan Rumbling and K21 from Attack on Titan as well. Like I listen to those 2 often, but like I should add more. Like I love this one as well. I'm so excited. No one kill anyone. Why are we killing people? Stop.
Can we make a deal?
Oh, might makes right. That guy already said the same thing to Kettle. Look at him in the darkness.
Huh.
羊飼いの仕事がどうして羊に理解できようか。クヌーと無茶を通すつもりなら殺せ。あの男は危険だ。
What the fuck? What is gonna happen? What is happening?
I'm like, everything will be good.
俺は
You will what?
You will what? Fight? What? Boy, boy.
逃げる。
My boy.
逃げるだけか。他に何ができる。
My sweetest.
ここでお前と差し違えろってのかよ。多くの人を助けて少しの人を虐げる、そういうたちのものなんだろう。俺にはそれがいいことか悪いことかわからないし、お前の無茶を責める資格もない。だからもう逃げるしかないだろう。優れた戦士だ。他にも術があろう。そなたはただ還元をしに来たのか。そんな顔になってまで。それも無駄だった。世と駆け引きをしたがる者は多い。なんだそなたは。大バカ者め。何の切り札もないのか。寸鉄も帯びず散々殴られ農場接種をやめろと言いに来ただけか。何面白いかよ。面白い。これほどくだらない和平交渉は初めてだ。逃げるか。バイキン軍の中からこのような男が生まれうるのか。美しい男だ。争いを離れ、お前に教えることはできない。我が藩とは広がり続けている。やがてそこにも世の力が及ぶかもしれんぞ。逃げられるだけ逃げてやるさ。逃げる先があるうちは俺は戦わない。王の力が届かない場所にお前の作る世界では生きていけない人たちのために、俺自身のためにも。世の事業の埋められぬ穴をそなたが埋めるというのか。お前よりずっと小さいんだ。あんまりでかい穴は手に負えねえ。お前も努力しろ。俺の仕事を増やすな。口が回るようになったものだ。誰に似たのであろうな。面白い。これほど難しい和平交渉は初めてだ。どこ行ったクヌート。不老家殿が不満を漏らしておりました。
As if I give a fuck.
Literally go put up a care.
そなたも不満か。
No.
いいえ。他の農場を接収する計画も白紙に戻す。トルフィンの仕事を増やしては悪いのでな。要は今まで。
その後、クヌートはイングランド財政を圧迫していた中英デンマーク軍にわずか16隻の艦隊のみとなった。危惧されたイングランドでの反乱は起こらなかった。クヌートが軍事力を手放すことで、クヌートの信頼を知り、征服者と非征服者の関係がしていた。
良い気分だ。
My child, why are you not on a boat? Why are we not on our way twice?
We will
What
be.
is happening? My child, where is our boy? Oh!
I'm gonna cry just seeing him. Oh, is it
God,
like...
the imagery is so beautiful. I can't tell if it's a dream though.
I thought maybe that he's gonna go find Aina and he's next to grave.
生きてせんよ。なぜ生きなければならないの。
うん
トルフィン、行くのか。
生きなければならないのか。地獄を生き、真安らぎを求める魂に。生きろという世界が欲しい。死ぬ以外。
What are these sentences? I don't understand. Who wrote this?
死の魅力を超えたそんな地を俺たちの生きる世界にみんな求めていたのに。
Like, what is this? I don't understand. What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
どこにもないなら
Oh god.
ないなら作る。聖なる兄弟一緒に来い。
This is a love story.
平和の国を作る。アルネイズさんに胸を張って語れるような。
兄弟、海の向こうに奴隷も戦争もない国を作る。アルネイズの
Oh. God. What is this?
Arena I'm not about to see Iceland, right? I'm not about to see Iceland because, like, what? Look at their faces. Oh, where's everyone there? I didn't see Snake for a second.
Oh,
boy,
you're
you're
so
alive.
happy.
本当に
Oh,
He's
yeah.
alive! Why did I even notice that? I am so
Me neither.
thankful.
本当にありがとう。いや、
Me too.
あなたのその強くて優しい。
What is this episode? How is this not the last episode?
戦いをやめる決断をしたと聞きました。
God.
素晴らしいことです。これは
No!
Why? What are you buffering for? What is that to buffer for? What the fuck is wrong with you?
15年もかかってしまった。
Why am I even crying? I don't
Who's
know
calling
why.
me at this
I
moment?
don't know why I'm even crying. Literally.
自分が何をすべきか分かったんです。素晴らしい表情です。立て直して守っていってください。大旦那様、ありがとうございました。
言ったはずじゃ。いい役だ。
You love him, shut up.
礼を言われるし。持って行ってほしかったんだよ。
Oh, I feel almost sob.
Literally, I have a feeling I want to cry. Oh my god. I love you all. I fuck.
俺の名はロワルド。ロワルドだ。ありがとう。ロワルドさん。
皆さん、お元気で。
My boys. God. Oh god. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I don't want to see you people, honestly. It's not the last episode. Oh god. Oh. Okay. Don't have enemies, I don't have enemies. God.
無数の苦痛もこの世の断りだと。あのような者たちを目にできるとはな。アルメイズ、彼らは向かったよ。私たちが想像もしなかった世界へ。
Oh my god, every time they're 20 minutes, fucking feel like a lifetime. Like, why do I go through these 20 minutes?
What episode to start filming with are you?
My
ever?
god, I am done filming today. I don't want to do anymore. This is it for me, people. Oh my god, what is this? What was this?
No words. It's so beautiful. How is this not the last episode? What's gonna be the next episode? What's gonna be the next one? We're gonna see Iceland.
Guys, we move the camera. How does it look now?
The angle of the camera, though we can't film like this, but we wanna.
No, because like this is on the middle of my TV.
Yeah, but like we wanna see if it's better, like if you're a bit closer, a bit
further away. The one is further away. It's like, don't be my face. I feel like it will be fine to just like move the camera when we speak, and then when we watch like a wider angle.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Bear with us while we figure things out.
Yeah, but this episode, what the fuck was this episode, honestly?
Guys, we were just talking about this. Like, we paused for a second to just like change the camera. But like if this show continues like this, like what is supposed to be better than it?
No, honestly, if this show truly continues being like this can be my favorite show of all time. Like, it can get to my top one if it continues being like this, because like this is my I don't know a better season than this one, honestly, so far. Like, and it's just like the conversation that they have, the topics, everything.
The way that they say it.
Exactly, and emotions that, like, why they cry in this episode? Like, what the fuck happened?
Nothing. What you cry?
And yet I bawled I know, but like usually in my opinion, when I cry in shows, really something really emotional happens. It's not like I cry every single episode, you know?
Not for me.
Yeah. So like, honestly, but like, why they cry from the beginning until the end of this episode?
Because it was the most beautiful thing you have ever seen in your life.
Exactly, and that's always the case with the show. Like, through this entire season, I feel like it brought so many emotions out of me.
Yeah.
Every single emotion.
Yeah, I agree.
Everything is just perfect, honestly.
Yeah.
Thorfinn's character, every relationship, like we had. Let's just start from the beginning of this episode. Not from the beginning, but like let's just start talking about this episode, not just like the show in general, because like I have a feeling the next episode is the last episode, so we're gonna continue talking about the show in general, you know. But like this episode, what the fuck was that, and how the fuck that wasn't the last episode of the season? Like, we finished the farm storyline. I want to start crying now, honestly. I want to start fucking crying.
Like, my eyes immediately watered talking about the farm.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was the season?
I don't know. I don't know what the like general consensus is. Like, I know what the consensus is about our people on Patreon, and everyone loves it. Like, I don't know, like the general audience. Like,
do you guys love it as much as we do? We love it.
Like, I don't.
Like, is this
I don't know
potentially your favorite show of all time? Is it?
Like, I don't know if people are like having just like these types of like,
prices,
life
prices.
Like literally, like I feel like I'm gone. Like, I don't know if people are like, oh, how nice,
how nice.
Or
oh,
if this is like life altering. You know? Is this life altering for everyone else as it is for us? Like, that's what I want to know, because like, what am I watching? Because like, is this the like, I don't know. Is this just because like this is so made for us?
I don't know, but like this show in general, but especially again this season, is made for me, because like when I remember watching season 1, I thought it was perfect. I think at the end of every episode we said, oh, it's perfect, this episode is perfect, and it was. It fucking was. Even now when I would rewatch it, like if I like when I'm gonna
it's phenomenal.
I would think it's like 10 out of 10, but like it cannot compare.
No.
It cannot compare. It cannot. The storytelling, the characters, nothing can fucking compare.
I remember like season 1, I loved it so much. It was like it was one of my favorite things. But like season 2 elevated it to. It's like, okay, like actually, like this is about to be like top 5 of all time, and like depending on how you go, could even go further. You know
honestly,
what I mean?
Because like this to me, it's 10 times better than.
Shocking.
Like, I don't know what to say, you know, like I don't know how to speak about what happened. I can just speak about my emotions towards this.
Okay, let's speak about the episode. Because like I mean, I feel like every time I fucking start a review about this show, we talk about this exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's the best thing ever, and it really is. The episode, I mean, continued where we left off. It continued with basically Thorfinn asking Canute to leave the land, saying, "Well, if there is no convincing you, I'm gonna." And it was a pause.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
I even said, "What, you're gonna fight? What can you say?"
No, because I was like, "What, boy? Like literally." There's nothing for you to do. You're not gonna kill him.
You're not gonna fight them.
Fight
you alone. I literally thought, what could you possibly do? What are you gonna say? And he was like, I'm gonna run.
And when he said that, I just remember. I can't talk about that. Like when he said that. Remember when he was talking like a few episodes back? He was talking to Leaf, and he said like that. You know, his ancestors and his family like ran away to Iceland, and he said, and I thought I was like stupid, and I'm so proud of them for running away. And now he said like he wants to run away. Are the tears better in HD? Do you see it better? God, like guys, please, like what is this? What is this show? Why is it so beautiful? Like that, immediately thought of that.
God.
Like, it's so incredible. Like what are you, like truly, what can he possibly do? He knows that like he is not gonna fight, he's not gonna kill anyone or anything, and like it will be pointless for him to like, you're going against the king, you know what I mean? Like it's
exactly
pointless.
And everything that he stands for stands against that. Everything what he is trying to prove to them stands against that. How can he attack them? How can he exactly what he said in the last episode, how can I fight if I'm trying to negotiate the peace? How can he possibly fight them?
Like that would be very hypocritical of him. And he told him, I thought it was like really good, but he told him like, you have a lot more, let's say, people to take care of, and like you are bringing about the betterment of most of the people at the expense of a few people. And he said like, I don't know if that's right or wrong, like I don't, like it's so honest, like the show is not trying to answer some things that are kind of unanswerable. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know what's right. I don't know what to do in that situation. But like, I can only go with what I feel is correct. And so like, I'm gonna run away, and I'm not judging you. I'm not saying anything, but like, I'm just gonna walk away.
I mean, that is a bit what we talked in the beginning of this episode. And I think that's the biggest difference between those two characters. That like the one is trying to fight for the people and save people who have suffered, and save just like those few people, as many as he possibly can. But like not entire nation. Where Canute has so much bigger obligations towards so many people.
And like then Canute started like hysterically laughing when like Thorfinn was actually like just like leaving, and I thought it was it's so simple, because like it was so simple. He's like coming here to negotiate for peace, and he's like, well, no, I'm gonna like just like leave. And it felt so simple and like kind of clear. Like that really profoundly gave Canute some type of peace, let's say. I think when he looked at Thorfinn and he said like Vikings could make someone like you, I thought that like made him more confident in like saving that group. Because like if someone like him could come out of a group that are so cruel, like then there's something good to be done there, you know. Like I thought that was really like so beautiful. And like that Thorfinn just like chose the Thorfinn that like, you know, when Canute met him the complete opposite, and then someone like him like just chose to run away from the fight, to not do it because it's not worth it. I think that did make him feel kind of like there's hope, and that's why he wasn't, because like by now he was like sort of working on everything he was working on. He felt very like there's a specific look in his eyes that it feels like very hopeless. And then he said that he met someone else that is not like, so that he is not alone in this quest for peace, and there's someone else doing it another way, and that made him do things in another way. Again, like that is the most beautiful thing, because Thorfinn says like, I don't have as much power as you, like I can never change it so fully, but just like standing by what he believes in can influence so many people around him, like starting from Canute. continuous with Omar, Snake, just by like simply existing.
I can't even talk, honestly.
This is ridiculous now.
I literally
What do I
can't
do with
talk.
this?
I literally have a feeling I just want to sit here and cry.
I know.
I literally just have a feeling like I can't.
Like no show has like I spent so much
Oh,
tears
man.
in this season, but like I don't think there's ever been so many tears like going down
Not-
my face while I'm smiling. You know what I mean? And while I'm crying because like I'm so proud and happy, and like it's not tears of sadness. It is just like tears of like elation. It is incredible. And so like they continued, and I love that part that with them saying that Canute stopped trying to seize the other farms that he wanted
I mean,
to
he
seize.
said that to Wolf.
Yeah, I love
Why did you run? That he turned
Yeah.
around and he said we're gonna stop seizing every other farm, every other plan that we had. And honestly, that was so emotional for me, just because I know how Thorfinn. That's what Thorfinn influenced.
But like you can just see the immediate change on Canute's face
Immediate,
when he is making these
you
decisions.
can see how much hope he has in his eyes.
And he is making
He's
decisions
smiling
with more
constantly.
confidence.
Yeah,
And just like,
yeah.
you know, choosing to do it in a different way. Like he took away his army from England. He left only like 16 ships and like sort of let them kind of be in power in terms of like he trusted them enough, and that like made everyone else like trust him because like
they
there was
said
not
that
an
that's-
army.
Change their relationship
Yeah.
dramatically.
Which like makes sense, like when
Yeah.
you like, give people their own like authorization and not like keeping them as sheep, as his father was saying
Yeah,
in the beginning.
exactly.
Like, these are sheep, and like you have to like someone like Thorfinn with his ideas, you have to stop him, and he didn't. He didn't listen to the father's voice.
And that's why he's gonna be different than his father. He's gonna rule differently, and he's gonna make just some changes.
I love
And
that
that's
at
what
the end
Thorfinn-
there was like these changes that he did was for the better. Like there was actually something good that came out. Nothing like backfired.
Yeah.
And like they said, that Floki was disappointed or whatever. They're leaving the farm,
And he said,
and like, and he asked Wolf if Wolf was disappointed. Wolf was not. I love that bit, and like I'm so happy for Canute. Like I'm so happy to see him in like with his face looking so much happier, because like really the entirety of this season he was like in a very
struggling in a very dark
place.
place. Yeah, every scene we had with him, he was struggling in his head, like talking to his father about he didn't know, he didn't have the answers that he was looking for, how to make this world a paradise, how to influence people, how to change their ways. He didn't have any answer to that, and he was trying to make some, talking to his head, you know.
Yeah.
And then he had the conversation with Thorfinn, and that helped him a lot.
And like Thorfinn, and you know, he asked Thorfinn where he's gonna go, and Thorfinn didn't want to tell him because of course not gonna tell him, like put a target. And then like Canute was like, well, like there's a high possibility I'm like expanding my territory, so it's, you know, it's only a matter of time basically before I come to you. And then Thorfinn said like, well, I mean, I'm gonna keep running away.
Yeah.
Like as long as there's a corner of this earth where
Yeah.
there is no fighting, I'm just gonna keep searching for that. And like it's not about Finland. It's not about the specific location. It's not about that at all. It's about that mindset. It's about how you live your life.
Yeah, it's about peace and freedom.
Ridiculous.
And then we had scenes with when he said goodbyes to
Well, before he first woke up and was
Yeah.
going to Einar, but like he woke up and he didn't have a nightmare. He just woke up normally.
And you're like, is this a dream?
Because I was like, he's waking up normally, but like of course he is, because he has accepted his demons, and like they're with him, and they're also like motivating him to every day.
I
Like
don't feel good.
I don't know.
I think there's something a little
like truly, I don't know what the hell is happening. Like his demons are like with him, but like they are keeping him motivated and keeping him doing like what he wants to do. And like, you know, when Canute told him, I wonder who you take on, like who it is you are like take after, who you take after. Thors takes after Thors. And so like he woke up in peace because there was no nightmares, and he went to Einar, who was thinking about, you know, when his mother, when she died, when she told him as long as you're alive, and there is, you know, there was always 3 dots, but it was kind of always clear that as long as you're alive, you can do things, you can change things, you can make things better. And then he remembered Arne's words when she was like talking about like where can we go, like where is a place where there is no death or slavery or wars. And he couldn't find that, she couldn't find that place, and that's why she wanted to die, because like she was searching for peace and death.
There was no place on this earth like that where she's gonna be happy, where she's not gonna suffer. And that's the thing, he couldn't give her a location, he couldn't give her an answer to what she asked for. You know.
And so Thorfinn came and he said like,
are
we going to the place far west, sorry, different location. The place far west. And where are we gonna find that place? Are we gonna build that place? Like they want to give people like Arnheid, who are like looking for somewhere peaceful that is not death, to give them this opportunity, this option, this like incredible place, like whatever it is. I cannot imagine a better and more fulfilling duty kind of that Thorfinn needs to do. And I love also Einar's motivations to that they descend from Arneid, because now he wants to find that place that like at that point he wishes like he could have just told her, you know. That's just beautiful. Everything there was beautiful.
And then Thorfinn asked him if he would go to him, with him to search for that place, and they're going together. Brother. Do you know that like I was gonna skip that he called him brother just so that I wouldn't cry. I was like, I can't even say that.
I'm here to remind you.
I can't even say that, honestly. And that's everything that I wanted. That's literally everything that I wanted. See, it's much better than Arne died. It's much better than she died. At least my boys are together.
And then we came to them like saying goodbye.
And honestly, again, just like
God, it took me a second to even fucking like register.
It's not Peter. Pater.
This is what I'm talking about. Like
such a small
because like for Arne, I understand that like they, you know, she died because it makes sense that like someone like that is there to give them motivation. But like for someone like Pater, this is what I'm talking about in this show. He does need to die. And so like if they would have killed him off, it would just been to like be sad, and you know they didn't kill him off because like he is such a good man and he deserves to live, and there would be no point to killing him off, you know. And they didn't. Like this is what I'm talking about, like these small little things that the show chooses to do.
I mean, he
always shows you the heart.
They didn't even kill the old man.
We have him. He is like there. He can't work on the farm, but he is there looking at everyone working on the farm. It was the most beautiful thing when they were talking, and Olmar came to say thank you to Thorfinn and how he wants to like be like him, because like he saw that you can be brave and courageous without having to like pick up a weapon
and without having to go to war and fight and all that, because violence like he wasn't for and couldn't do. And honestly, my favorite part, again next to the scene with Canute, where you see how much Thorfinn managed to change Canute's opinions and his ways and influence him to do better things. That's how Canute changed all of their lives, you know.
Thorfinn.
Oh my god, yes, that's how Thorfinn changed all of their lives. And that's my favorite thing, because he changed in some ways the way I look at things as well.
This is one thing, fucking life altering the show. Like literally, like I'm going through things. And like he said to Olmar, like, you're the one that wanted to surrender. And like it took me 15 years, you know, to let it go. And like you should be so proud of yourself that like you took that first step. That's such a hard step. That's such a courageous step to take.
Olmar is such an amazing character.
Olmar is so like he stood there in front of his father and his brother.
Such an amazing fucking progression of a character. This is everything I wanted for him, and we got it, and it's even more than I expected for us to get, honestly.
Yeah. And then like you go to everyone just like working on the farm, and then you kept seeing the word like carve it into, and everyone is like doing work, and like they keep panning in on their hands, and their hands are all like, oh God, what is it called in English? You know the things.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called in
Yeah.
English, because
But
of the work, and like their nails are chipped because
Yeah.
they are building something. They're
Yeah.
not tearing anything down.
Yeah,
They're building
they're-
land. They're building crop.
It really reminded me of how much of Einar and
Yeah.
Thorfinn in the beginning when they
Yeah.
were building their
And
farm.
like how Einar told everyone, like, first take
Exactly.
it, like make it into your land, so you will know how
Yeah.
hard it is to like take it away.
He told that to Canute.
Yeah,
We also saw that Olmar was the one who was
on
doing
the farm.
on the farm doing the work, and we had the scene before. We had a scene in this beginning of the season where he was just like spoiled brat,
Yeah.
you know, who
They
didn't
don't
want
want
to
to work
do
on the
work
farm.
or
Wanted to go on a war. You
war,
know?
thought how that would be the best thing he could possibly do, you know.
Yeah.
Just finish this work. So yeah, I thought that parallel was beautiful.
And even I'm so happy for Snake, and
Yeah.
even Snake and his men, who were usually just like sitting around, they're now all doing
I mean, Snake
like
is trying
labor
still
on the,
to
like Snake is like, I'm gonna keep an eye on you. I
But
like support what we're
we-
doing, but I'm like, I'm not gonna get my
But
hands
like,
dirty.
I love how this also influenced Snake so
Yeah.
much, and when he yelled, that moment was such beautiful. Like he yelled, even
His
though
name.
his name, even though it's hard to pronounce.
I
to
can't
me
even
now.
I can't even start. Like, I'm sure someone's gonna tell us like what that name is. Who's, like he said, son of someone.
Yeah.
I'm sure that is like something maybe in
I mean,
history.
it doesn't even have to be, but for him it's so fucking. It doesn't even have to be,
No.
but for him it's so important because he went by Snake this entire time because
Yeah.
like he was not casted out, but he had to run away from the things he has done.
Yeah.
And here you see Thorfinn, who has also done things, but like accepted them, and he's now doing better. So like to me, that seemed like for Snake, he's also accepting things he has done by accepting his name. You know.
Yes, and also just like giving Thorfinn and Einar, who've come, you know, and done so much, and just like giving them that, like, kind of your name, you know, that is very. It's very personal, and like it holds a lot of weight when you don't walk around the world with your name, you know. He just screamed that at the end with like such respect towards them. I thought that was
Everything was beautiful. Everything was fucking beautiful.
Like the way they're literally showing us them on the farm, just like building and doing what is most important.
We also had a brief scene with Kel and his wife, where he was looking away and cried.
Yeah, like you can. I mean, we thought like when he comes to it that he's gonna like regret the things that he has done, because like he really went in a like raging stage and whatever. We can talk like forever if like he wasn't in that mindset, what he would have done differently, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day because like he did this, you know.
But like I just at that moment I'm not yet at that place that I would forgive him for the things he has done, but like I'm happy that he is regretting things. I'm happy that he is looking at his decisions.
Yeah.
And is figuring out how wrong everything was.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, there is hope for him as well.
Yeah, I mean, like it is always gonna. There is no kind of point to just like seeing a character, let's say, punished and suffering. Like I would always rather see them, yes, living with what they have done, and like just like living to do things better. You know, like I think that is always
look where Thorfinn is right now.
I mean, like
what
has Thorfinn done? You know,
I mean, now I like a season ago I couldn't, with the things he was doing, I could have never imagined that he's gonna come to the place like this, where he's gonna influence all the people to do better.
Yeah,
just like himself at the same time, you know, like Einar's mom said, as long as you're alive you can change things, you can change yourself as well. So I'm hoping that he's gonna do that as well.
Yeah,
even though I'm still not there to forgive him.
No, but like it's not like we're gonna see him.
Yeah,
you know? Like I am
but like
I am at peace with this ending.
Yeah, definitely. It would be much better than I'm happy that I even saw him regret.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that I saw that.
Yeah.
You know?
And like his son has inherited the farm kind of, and like his son is a great man.
Yeah, and we
and
saw,
like I feel so happy and knowing that he is the one that takes over because he is good.
Yeah. And we saw old man. I'm not gonna call him old man Kel because
I know everyone said like he has. I can't pronounce it. Sverkel,
something like that. Like, I think
don't
it's
know
the
how
end
to
of the
pronounce
season.
that.
It's time to
I
say his
know,
no.
but like I don't know it. You know what I mean?
That's
Like people
like-
said like
that's
funny.
like-
But like I can't pronounce his
But
name.
like the thing is, Kel is his first name.
Yeah.
So like the way we are calling him, it would be like calling my mom old woman Milena. You know, like makes no sense.
Old man. I like we call him old man. Swarkle. It's not Swarkle. It sounds like it doesn't sound right. Swarkle. Svarkel.
It's Farkel.
Sounds better. Svarkel.
Yeah, I mean,
not
especially
Swark.
because that sounds Norwegian or like
Yeah, Scandinavian.
Scandinavian. Yeah.
Sure, Svarkel.
I was happy with his last scene as well. He's on the farm. He's maybe not. He does not have maybe strength yet to work on it, but like he's there with them.
And everyone is working on the farm. Like, and before it was basically just him
himself,
alone.
yeah.
And now he is with everyone, and like his grandson is working. Like, I'm sure even though he can't work by himself, like that gives him a lot of peace.
If we come to Iceland in the next episode, I will die. I will fucking die.
Will, because like where else can we go?
What else could we do? But like I always expected this to be the last episode of the season, us going, and then the first one us coming, or
Me
something
too,
like
so I'm
that.
not quite, I mean,
So,
maybe
like,
we
what
can
the
be on
fuck is-
sea.
What the fuck is happening?
Maybe we can be on sea. I don't know.
But like
I don't think so. I think we're coming twice.
I think we're gonna make it to Iceland, and I am not ready for that.
I cannot believe.
But I am excited for that.
I cannot believe we're here. I cannot believe that this comes out in like 3 days. I think the last episode.
I mean,
comes
we
out in
have to
3 to
watch
4
it
days.
as soon as it comes out. We're not gonna wait like this, like because now
I mean,
to us we're watching when we make time. It's either
Yeah.
like Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday. Doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but now I think we're gonna watch it as soon as it comes out.
I mean, it was incredible. What can I tell you? Like when we have to film a review where we're barely like trying to hold it in to not cry.
And I don't like to do that. Like I don't like to have that type of review. I don't like to put then after that watch us embarrass ourselves, cry. It's one thing to react to it. It's the other thing to talk about it and cry. You know. But like this episode was just something else. I have not lived through something like this. Honestly,
Season 2. Like,
this is my first time crying.
what is the Emmy equivalent for animes? Like what is it? Because like this season, everything that you can fucking give it. Like first, like the visuals, stunning. And I don't think we ever talk enough about the music. But like there's always this piano happening, and it is always so stunning and so like kind of like appropriate. I don't think the other shows that we watch, like animes or whatever, like have that type of like soundtrack. And like it's so appropriate for it, and like it always makes the scene so much better, even though like it's incredible, but like it gives that even like that one step further. It is, I like everything. There's like nothing to be fucking said. Even though we've been talking for 3 minutes, but like nothing to be said.
Okay, guys.
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. This time I can't go and grab camera because it's
So far
further away. So
bye guys.
we're gonna just wave, you know?
Okay.
I mean, I made
This
it a
is
bit
very
awkward.
new.
I made it a bit awkward. Bye. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
I thought it was the end. I thought we were
That-
waving.
No, that's just me demonstrating how we're gonna do it, you know? Like, when I say we'll see you soon, that's when we wave.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye. We look like idiots.